Mark.
Hiya, how you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm excellent, mate. Having a great day.
Are you?
Yeah.
Are you listening to the show?
I'm not. I'm upstairs in my bedroom out of the way because my dog keeps barking.
What kind of dog have you got?
He's a Rottweiler.
Oh, mate. Well, he's allowed to bark then.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
He's got full permission to bark. In fact, you're not going to stop him.
No.
So how's things?
Sorry?
How's things?
Been very good, mate. The last couple of days have been very hectic. The butterflies are going in my belly right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying the buzz that's going on right now.
Well, look, please relax. We're gonna look after you whilst you're on air with us. But
yeah, okay.
Look, we had the information come through. Sandra, station manager, put the information through to Steve and I. Steve, by the way, my co-host.
Right.
He's actually away in Baku at the moment, which is a long way away. He's about 5 or 6 hours ahead. He just called in live and he sends his regards to you and he's sorry he can't be with us. But look, tell me. This song you've written,
right?
It's for an extremely rare form of muscular dystrophy, yes?
That's correct.
Is that correct?
It's Duchenne Muscular Dystrophy.
Right, and how do you spell that?
It's Duchenne.
Right, okay. I mean, if you don't mind, can you just quickly explain to us what it's all about, what happens?
Right. Basically, in a nutshell, I've been a musician for a long time.
Yeah.
Recently, I've moved to a new house, made some new friends in the street. One of my neighbours has got a son with this condition.
Right.
And, you know, and I was very naive about it when we sort of met and he told me about these sort of things. And I just turned around and I sort of said, well, you know, why don't I do a song and make a bit of money for charity for you and whatever.
Yeah.
The next day, I read up on it. I started going on the internet and reading up all about Duchenne, and I'm going to be honest with you, it broke my heart. I sat there in tears, reading about these kids. You know, it happens to anybody, any race, any country, anywhere. It's not passed down generically. You know what I mean? So it can literally happen to any parent, any time they can have a child with this order.
Right. So can I ask you, are the children born with it? Or is it something that
they are
develops?
born with it, but some symptoms you don't actually see to around 2-3 years old.
Oh, dear.
It's a muscle wasting disease. Basically, it starts with the legs, then continues to the arms. By around the age of 10, most of these children are in wheelchairs and things like that.
Yeah. And
because it's a muscle wasting disease, unfortunately, the last muscles to go will be the heart and the lungs, and there is no cure for this.
Right. So
and it's very rare that they live to late 20s and stuff like that. Most
right.
You know, it's very sad and it's very heartbreaking. You know, I mean, I couldn't even imagine putting myself in these families' positions.
Yeah.
You know, the people I know, they're all cheerful people, and you know, but the first thing they think about in the morning is what they're living with, and the last thing they're thinking about at night. And this is why I was compelled to write the song, and I didn't want to do it as a protest. You know, sort of like, we're so sad, we're so sorry. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to put out a message of hope. Yeah,
because the thing is here, I mean, I know from talking to Sandra earlier and talking to you now as well, is that I would imagine what you're looking to do here is raise awareness.
Yeah.
And also, the money you're going to raise from this song, you've got a couple of choices, haven't you? Research, and also going towards these people enjoying their life whilst they can, and you know, putting towards them doing things. Is that correct?
That's correct, yes. I mean, I didn't really want to do it for one person and one family, because there's a lot of people out there with this.
Yeah.
And by working with Duchenne now, it's for everybody. Yeah. And that's exactly what I wanted. I mean, I've done charity things before for your cancer trusts and Help for Heroes and things like that. You're able to walk away from them. You know, you do your bit. You know, you've done well, and you're proud of it. I mean, I'm tattooed all over my body from doing a charity.
Right.
Honestly,
right.
I've got over 200 tattoos on my body for doing that for cancer charities and stuff like that. This one, I can't walk away from. I'm living with it because, you know, my friend down the road, his son's there. So it's one of these things that's always going to be with me. So it's so close to my heart, you know.
Okay. And can I ask you, you've wrote the song, you've wrote lyrics and music to this, yes?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah. Where did tell us where the lyrics came from, because I'm a writer myself as well.
Right.
So I'm keen to know you. So you've met your friend. You found out his son's unfortunately got the disease.
Yeah.
How did the song come about?
Right. The song came about really. It was like, well, how am I going to do this? You know, I didn't want to make the song that I didn't want anybody to feel sorry for themselves, and and stuff like that. So literally, I went onto the internet and I looked on YouTube and I kept putting in Duchenne, and I was listening to other people's stories and what they're saying about their own children and how they feel. And I was just like literally taking down notes, and then I put the music together, and when it came to sort of writing the song, I put it in my own words, just letting people know that they're not alone. I mean, the main part of the song is obviously the chorus, and and the wording to that is, when someone's dying, time is never enough. And the truth of that is, these children, they don't know, and nobody knows exactly how long they've got with their children with this disease.
No.
And and because there is no cure.
Yeah.
There's things around now which can make things a little bit easier for them and stuff like that, but there's still no cure.
Right, I'll tell you then, Mark, what we're going to do. And by the way, Mark, I think this is fantastic. I've been lucky enough to hear the single as well. I think you've done a fantastic job.
Thank you.
I've heard it before it's going on air. And Mark, I think this is absolutely fantastic what you're doing. What I'm going to do, I'm going to put the single on now, if you don't mind.
Sure.
But then I'm going to come back to you because we want to find out where people can purchase the single from.
Brilliant.
Yeah, I think that's going to be important, obviously. And also, I just want to find out a little bit more about the man when we come back, and just a bit more about the disease. And is there anything that we can all do to make things better for these people, yeah?
At the moment, all I can say and urge the public out there is to say this single is coming out on Sunday.
Yeah.
It's 99 pence on iTunes, It's the price of a first-class stamp and a second-class stamp.
Yeah.
That 99 pence can help an awful lot of people in a long way.
Right, well, I'll tell you now, Mark, before we put it on, Steve and I will be buying it, so there you go. There's a couple straight away. But look, fantastic.
The beauty of that song, and every time I hear the words, even though it's inspired by Duchenne, it can mean a lot to a lot of people. There's people out there that have got families that have got cancer.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? The song can relate to so many people. I know it was inspired by Duchenne, but this is what the whole song's all about. It's reaching out to the world. And I'll be honest with you, I actually think from the promotion that's going on behind it at the moment, from the Duchenne families, I think the song's going to go global, and that's a really frightening thing for me,
No, well done. Well, I'll tell you what, I picked up on some stuff there on my second listen, but words like unconditional, and it's so true, isn't it?
Yeah.
Something like this, it doesn't matter how much money or not you've got. It's nothing like that, is it? What race you are, it can strike anybody at any time, can't it? So,
well, that's it, yeah. I'm going to say, with Duchenne Muscular Dystrophy, it's, as I say, unfortunately, there is only one end result with this, and the only thing, doctors can ease it a little bit, but the only thing that you can really give these kids is love, and there's nothing stronger than the power of that.
Well, I'll tell you something. You've already created something here, because we've had a message in from Zara. Zara is one of our listeners, and she says, well done, mate. Wish you all the very best with this. It deserves it.
Oh, thank you, Zara. Bless you.
Yeah, got another one here. Petra. Petra's called in, and she said that it brought her to tears just now, almost, listening to this, and she herself is going to go out and buy this. She wants details, and she said, well done to you. And a guy, Rich, just said, well done on you, mate. So
brilliant. There is a video on YouTube.
Yeah.
To do with the song.
Yeah.
Now, to be honest with you, if you just look up "Nobody Knows Their Time" or "My Name Emmins" on YouTube, you'll find the video. That is where I think the song will really hit home to you, because there's children on there and they've all got smiles on their faces. They're all happy to be in the video. Some, unfortunately, have already left this planet, and the rest of them, at some point in their lives, won't be here either.
Yeah.
And it really is a heartbreaking thing. When I was putting the video together, and I called my friend up from down the road and sort of said, can you help me with the little bits of wording on it and stuff? We were sitting there and our eyes were just full, because it's a very powerful video,
Mark.
Hiya, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm excellent, mate. Have a